go.
Okay, today is June 5th. We're having our first lesson today of the new awakening. And we're marking out this block. This is an underhand. It is, we'll call it a 15 by 15. We'll call it a 15-inch underhand. We'll just go through this quickly. I don't want to spend all day on this kind of stuff because it's pretty simple. We're just going to split the block here in halves, or quarter it, or whatever you want to call it, based upon the block size and the stand you're working on. This representing approximately the center. 15 inches. We're going to go 8. I'm going to go a little more than 8. I'm going to go 8 1/4 just for the hell of it. And 7 1/2 approximately. This is going to represent the dog ear or the pig's ear. Carry these lines on through. Okay, so we're opening almost 16 inches worth of wood, 8 1/4 on the driver's side, or the right hand hit. Okay, footholds could be closer, but that's getting picky. But you will want to get picky when you get more serious. And you start wanting to get real precise. And this one has to be the same level as this one. Okay? So now wait a minute, now just go easy, okay? Just go easy on this. Just go easy. You know, don't take a good look at what your level is, so you don't go below your left level. Okay. This foothold, this is good. I mean, you're going to want to bring it in and clean it up a little bit, but its elevation is perfect. All right, wait a minute. Don't ever touch the log with your fingers. Please use the axe. Okay? Counselor, come on now, focus. And now listen, now hang on. Danny, hang on. Yeah. Use this time to practice your breathing. Okay. Get into this now. Get into it. Get into the chi of it. Okay? Just relax and use your breathing and make these hits good, clean hits. Don't be afraid to, just focus on your breathing while you're doing this. This is a good time when you're going to get ready for a race, to get your breathing going, your rhythm. When someone sees you cutting your footholds and you're really getting into it, it's an impression that you'll create, which is good for you and good for them. They'll get an understanding of what you're doing. Yeah. All right, and listen, don't be afraid to get over here. Although you might want to move some of this stuff. When you're out in the chopping room, you'll have more room. So you can get right here and bring your blows in this way. Not here, but like to come in here, so you're using more of the blade. You know what I'm saying? These are a bitch, but this is good training for you. To shave those off and get them down a little bit. Now, we're working on the underhand, and you mentioned in one of your messages you were sticking.
Yes.
Okay. Well, come over here and look and see if you're happy with those swivel. I take that right,
The outside, come down just a little.
take it down about a half an inch. If your footholds are dead level, it's almost impossible for you to have the weight even on both feet. Okay? So that's where you start.
Okay.
Is that's better, but it's not quite perfect yet, but it's close. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Now, bring this in right through here, okay? This is getting picky, but we're only going to do this once, so you'll know what these need to be like. Here's the idea. If you can cut these clean right in here, all right, you're getting your feet closer together. The perfect hit is with your feet together. And you're hitting directly between both feet. The weight is even on both feet, like the Basque axeman. The endurance axeman, they cut with their feet together. They don't cut footholds. They cut from the, an unaltered log. And they cut like this. They open up like this. Woo! Right between their feet. Right into there. They'll just shave the heel of their tennis shoe. They'll start here. Boom! 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 And then they go like this. Okay? And then they go down, middle, bottom. But you don't have time to fuck around with that in a speed. So the idea is if you can get your feet ultimately as close to this position as possible, that is your goal. So you want these to be as shallow and as close in as possible so that your feet are as close to being together, which is the perfect foot position for the perfect hit. So that's what we're... So, you can, if you want to mark the back of that log out, or I can do it if you want. There you go. It's looking better.
No hands.
Well, you still should have used the axe. But it's okay. That's okay. Here. You're driving me insane here. Okay. Watch Bullstick cut his... Watch that motherfucker. Copy what he did. He's a fucking perfectionist. He's a big ugly motherfucker, but, you can't help that. Here's where you can practice left-handed, okay? That's better. It's not perfect, but we can get by.